catering vehicles are on their way. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
sink rate. Pull up. Terrain. Terrain. Pull up. Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Glide slow.
start ATC.
Lufthansa 824, ready for IFR clearance to Kastrup.
Lufthansa 824, Frankfurt delivery, expect runway 25 center, Maroon 3 Whiskey departure. Squawk 3366.
Maroon 3 Whiskey departure. Squawk 3366. Lufthansa 824.
Lufthansa 824, Redback Chorest. Contact ground 121.855 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.855 when ready, Lufthansa 824.
Delta 107 Heavy, at gate Echo 2 Alpha, request pushback and engine start.
Delta 107 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Delta 107 Heavy.
Etihad 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy, at gate Charlie 16, request pushback.
EKCH 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved, face east, Etihad 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy.
Lufthansa 422 Heavy, at gate Alpha 50, request pushback. Lufthansa 422 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest. Pushback and engine start approved, face southwest, Lufthansa 422 Heavy.
Lufthansa 824, request pushback.
Lufthansa 824, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Lufthansa 824, Frankfurt upon. Pushback approved. Face south. Lufthansa 824, Frankfurt upon.
Confirm, aircraft is ready for treatment.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Lufthansa 824.
I will call you back when ready.
Delta 107 Heavy. Request taxi to be active.
Delta 107 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3, Delta 107 Heavy.
Etihad 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy. Taxi for departure.
EKCH 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3. Etihad 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy.
Lufthansa 422 Heavy, request taxi to the active. Lufthansa 422 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 8, November 7, November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3. Runway 25 center via November 8, November 7, November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3, Lufthansa 422 Heavy. Qatari 70 Heavy, get Charlie 15 request pushback and engine start. Delta 107 Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78, have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.78, Delta 107 Heavy.
De-icing and anti-icing completed.
Qatari 70 Heavy, Frankfurt upon. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Connecting. Good day.
Pushback and engine start approved. Be face southwest. Qatari 70 Heavy. EKCH 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Over to Tower 118.78. Etihad 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, at ramp Victor 152, request pushback. Lufthansa 456 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, Delta Victor 136, request pushback.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, Frankfurt upon, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Ocean 1 Mike Oscar.
Qatari 70 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active. Qatari 70 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3. Runway 25 center via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3, Qatari 70 Heavy.
Gulfer 016, at ramp Victor 111, request pushback.
Gulf Air 016, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Gulf Air 016.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, ready to taxi to the EKCHmit.
Release parking brakes.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 8, November 1, Lima 3.
Brakes are set.
Runway 25 center via November 8, November 1, Lima 3, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
Center 55 Papa Quebec, at gate Victor 116, request pushback and engine start.
Zumburg 55 Papa Quebec, Frankfurt Apron, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus
Pushback approved. Face west, Center 55 Papa Quebec.
and crew instructions including the following safety procedures.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, request taxi.
Important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, runway 25 center taxi via November 5, November 6, Lima 3.
There are 8
Runway 25 center via November 5, November 6, Lima 3, Ocean 1 Mike
Be
Oscar.
aware that your nearest usable exit may be behind
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, hold position for company traffic. I'll call you back.
leave all bags
Hold Position, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
adjusted and released as shown. It must be
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, continue taxi.
recommend that you keep
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Put a mask over your nose and mouth.
Hold Position, Ocean 1 Mike
Hold the
Oscar.
mask in place with the strap. Pull on each side to eject.
Gulfer 016, taxi for departure.
Others. If we land on water, take a life
Gulf Air 016, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 3.
Pass the tapes around your waist and click together.
Runway 25 center via November 1, Lima 3, Gulfer 016.
The aircraft. When outside, inflate it by
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, continue taxi.
fails to inflate or needs to.
Continue taxi, Ocean 1 Mike Oscar.
There is light and whistle for attracting attention.
Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, ramp Victor 113, request pushback.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrest down.
Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, Frankfurt Apron, hold position for traffic.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine.
Hold Position for traffic, Ocean 1 Zulu Lima.
We hope you have a great flight.
Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, Frankfurt Apron, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved, face west, Ocean 1 Zulu Lima.
Center 55 Papa Quebec, ready to taxi to the active.
Lufthansa 824, taxi for departure.
Unlocking gear.
Zumburg 55 Papa Quebec, runway 25 center taxi via Lima 3.
Runway 25 center by Lima 3, Center 55 Papa Quebec.
Lufthansa 824, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 3.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Runway 25 center via November 13 November 1, Lima 3, Lufthansa 824.
Gulf Air 016, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Gulfer 016.
Zumburg 55 Papa Quebec, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Contact Tower 118.78, Center 55 Papa Quebec.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, hold position for traffic.
Hold Position, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 456 Heavy.
Lufthansa 422 Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78. Contact Tower 118.78, Lufthansa 422 Heavy, have a good day. Gulf Air 016, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Gulf Air 016.
Qatari 70 Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78. Contact Tower 118.78, Qatari 70 Heavy, have a good day. Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Over to Tower 118.78, Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, have a good day. Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, request taxi.
Gulf Air 016, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position, Gulf Air 016.
Gulf Air 016, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Gulf Air 016.
Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 3, Ocean 1 Zulu Lima.
Lufthansa 456 Heavy, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Over to Tower 118.78, Lufthansa 456 Heavy, have a good day.
Gulf Air 016, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78.
Contact Tower 118.78, Gulf Air 016, have a good day.
Cabin crew, seats for
Aegean 34, at gate Alpha 36, request pushback.
Aegean 34, Frankfurt upon, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Phase west, Aegean 34.
Ocean 1 Zulu Lima, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78. Have a good day.
Contact Tower 118.78, Ocean 1 Zulu Lima.
American 71 Heavy, gate Delta 1, request pushback and engine start.
American 71 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face west, American 71 Heavy.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, Gate Alpha 26, request pushback.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, Frankfurt upon, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback approved, face west, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot.
Emirates 44 Heavy, at gate Echo 9 request pushback. Emirates 44 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Pushback approved, face south, Emirates 44 Heavy.
Aegean 34, request taxi.
Aegean 34, runway 25 center taxi via November 7, November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center taxi via November 7, November 1, Lima 1, Lima 3, Aegean 34.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, gate Alpha 23, request pushback and engine start. Lufthansa 430 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south, Lufthansa 430 Heavy. Lufthansa 752 Heavy, at gate Bravo 44, request pushback. Lufthansa 752 Heavy, Frankfurt upon, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Pushback approved, face southeast, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
American 7-1 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
American 7-1 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center via November 1, Lima 3, American 7-1 Heavy.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, request taxi.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, runway 25 center taxi via November 7, November 1, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center via November 7, November 1, Lima 3, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot.
Emirates 44 Heavy, ready to taxi to the active. Emirates 44 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 1, Lima 3. Runway 25 center via November 1, Lima 3, Emirates 44 Heavy.
Europa 54 Quebec November, date Victor 112, request pushback and engine start.
Europa 54 Quebec November, Frankfurt Apron, pushback approved. Face west.
Pushback approved face west, Europa 54 Quebec November.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, request taxi. Emirates 44 Heavy, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back. Hold position, Emirates 44 Heavy. Lufthansa 430 Heavy, runway 25 center taxi via November 5, Lima 3. Runway 25 center via November 5, Lima 3, Lufthansa 430 Heavy. Lufthansa 824, contact Frankfurt Tower 118.78, have a good day.
Lufthansa 824, ready to go, runway 25 center.
Lufthansa 824 Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 824.
Aegean 34, holding short, runway 25 center.
Aegean 34, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 25 center.
Affirmative, hold short of 25 center, Aegean 34.
Aegean 34, runway 25 center, line up and wait.
Runway 25 center, line up and wait, Aegean 34.
Lufthansa 752 Heavy, ready to go, runway 25 center. Lufthansa 752 Heavy, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 25 center. Vehicle, hold short of 25 center for traffic, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
American 7-1 Heavy, ready to go, runway 25 center.
Aegean 3-4, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Aegean 3-4.
American 7-1 Heavy, hold short of 25 center, departing traffic.
Affirmative, hold short of 25 center for traffic, American 7-1 Heavy.
Lufthansa 752 Heavy, runway 25 center, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, runway 25 center, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
Lufthansa 824, reset transponder. Squawk 3366.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep
Lufthansa 824, reset transponder. Squawk 3366.
whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the choice
Squawk 3366, Lufthansa 824.
today. Full details can be found in your
Lufthansa 752 Heavy, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
major credit and debit card.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
American 7-1 Heavy, runway 25 center, line up and wait.
Runway 25 center, line up and wait, American 7-1 Heavy.
Aegean 3-4, contact Lanyon radar 120.155.
Contact Lanyon radar 120.155, Aegean 3-4.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, continue taxi. Continue taxi, Lufthansa 430 Heavy. Europa 54 Quebec November, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Europa 54 Quebec November.
Lufthansa 752 Heavy, contact Lanyon radar 120.155.
Contact Lanyon radar 120.155, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
Ocean Charlie Foxtrot, ready to go, runway 25 center. American 7-1 Heavy, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, American 7-1 Heavy.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, runway 25 center, line up and wait. Runway 25 center, line up and wait, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot. Europa 54 Quebec November, hold position for traffic.
Hold position for traffic, Europa 54 Quebec November.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, ready to go, runway 25 center. Lufthansa 430 Heavy, number 2 for departure. Hold short of 25 center. Roger, hold short of 25 center for traffic, Lufthansa 430 Heavy. American 7-1 Heavy, contact Lanyon radar 120.155.
Contact Lanyon radar 120.155, American 7-1 Heavy.
Shamrock 65 Whiskey, ready to go, runway 25 center. Shamrock 65 Whiskey, number 1 for departure. Hold short of 25 center. Wilco, hold short of 25 center, Shamrock 65 Whiskey.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14, runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff. Caution wake turbulence.
Runway 25 center, cleared for takeoff, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, runway 25 center, line up and wait. Line up and wait, runway 25 center, Lufthansa 430 Heavy. Europa 54 Quebec November, continue taxi.
Continue taxi Europa 54 Quebec November. Europa 54 Quebec November, holding short, runway 25 center.
Lufthansa 430 Heavy, Frankfurt Tower, wind 225 at 14. Langen radar, Lufthansa 76 Echo, passing flight level 151 for flight level 180 direct GTQ. Lufthansa 76 Echo, Langen radar, good day, identified, climb to flight level 360. Climb to flight level 360, Lufthansa 76 Echo.
Altimeter setting.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 824, good day, flight level 197.
Lufthansa 007, contact Munich radar 120.65. Contact Munich radar 120.65, Lufthansa 007. Eurowings 50 Yankee, Langen radar, expect Albit 2 Echo, runway 04 right.
Expect Albit 2 Echo, runway 04 right, Eurowings 50 Yankee.
Wizz Air 6519, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Wizz Air 6519, BB.
France Zulu 47 Victor Zulu, Lancer 9 Whiskey, runway 25. Report ready for descent.
Hansa 9er Whiskey, runway 25, ready for descent, France Soleil 47 Victor Zulu.
France Soleil 47 Victor Zulu, descent to flight level 140.
Descent to flight level 140, France Soleil 47 Victor Zulu.
Lufthansa 161, descent to flight level 130. Descent to flight level 130, Lufthansa 161. Lion Air 39 Uniform Hotel, descent to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Ryanair 39 Uniform Hotel.
Eurowings 71 Victor Charlie, contact Bremen radar 125.8, have a good day.
Center on 125.8, Eurowings 71 Victor Charlie.
Contract 469, descent to 6,000 feet, QNH 0991.
Descend to 6,000 feet, QNH 0991, contract 469.
Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo, Langen radar, expect Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24.
Expect Lomke 8 Sierra, runway 24, Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo.
Lufthansa 161, descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000. Descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1000, Lufthansa 161. Lufthansa 161, contact Langen radar 127.28. Contact Langen radar 127.28, Lufthansa 161. Lion Air 39 Uniform Hotel, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Center on 125.0, Ryanair 39 Uniform Hotel, bye-bye.
Eurowings 50 Yankee, Albit to Echo, runway 0 for right. Report ready for descent.
Albit to Echo, runway 0 for a right, ready for descent. Eurowings 50 Yankee.
Eurowings 50 Yankee, descent to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, Eurowings 50 Yankee.
Contract 469, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1. Contract 469.
Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo, Lonky Sierra, runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Monkey 8 Sierra, runway 24, ready for descent. Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo.
Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo.
Eurowings 50 Yankee, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Eurowings 50 Yankee.
Landenradar, Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, leaving flight level 186 for flight level 170.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Ocean 1 Mike Oscar.
Lufthansa 1029, contact Langen radar 127.28.
Contact Langen radar 127.28 Lufthansa 1029.
Lufthansa 8 Uniform X-ray, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Lufthansa 8 Uniform X-ray, have a good day.
Langenradar, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, out of flight level 190 for flight level 150 direct GTQ.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, Langen radar, identified, climb to flight level 310.
Climb to flight level 310, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot.
France Zulu 47 Victor Zulu, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Center on 126.475, France Soleil 47 Victor Zulu.
Landenradar, Lufthansa 448 Heavy, took flight level 2724 flight level 190 direct Detam.
Lufthansa 448 Heavy, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 400.
Climb to flight level 400, Lufthansa 448 Heavy.
Zunturk 55 Papa Quebec, contact Munich radar 120.65, have a good day.
Contact Munich radar 120.65, Zunturk 55 Papa Quebec.
Langenradar, Eurowings 4 Lima Lima, flight level 350. Eurowings 4 Lima Lima, Langenradar, radar contact. Beaufort 27 Alpha Whiskey, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Beaufort 27 Alpha Whiskey. Have a good day.
Langenradar Europa 54 Quebec November, Stroke Flight Level 1534 Flight Level 180 Direct GTQ.
Europa 54 Quebec November, Langen radar, good day, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Europa 54 Quebec November.
Lion Air for Whiskey Charlie, contact Lion radar 118.75.
Contact Langian radar 118.75, Ryanair for Whiskey Charlie. Bye bye.
Langenradar, Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor. Good day, 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor, Langen radar, radar contact. Transavia to Golf, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye bye.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Transavia to Golf. Have a good day.
Langian radar, Ryanair 28 Echo Victor. Good day, flight level 380.
Lion Air 28 Echo Victor, Langen radar, radar contact. Lion Air 20 Quebec Yankee, contact Munich radar approach 129.525.
Contact Munich radar approach 129.525, Ryanair 20 Quebec Yankee.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray, Langen radar, expect Spätze for Golf, runway 25 left. Expect Spätze for Golf, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray. Eurowings 4 Lima Lima, contact Dreams Control 128.3, bye bye. Central 128.3, Eurowings 4 Lima Lima.
Langian radar, Dynasty 062 Heavy, flight level 165.
Dynasty 062 Heavy, Langen radar, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Dynasty 062 Heavy.
Lufthansa 76 Echo, contact Dreams Control 128.3, have a good day. Central 128.3, Lufthansa 76 Echo. Langen radar, Lufthansa 180, good day, crossing 5,100 feet for flight level 080. Lufthansa 180, Langen radar, good day, identified, continue climb to flight level 080. Continue climb to flight level 080, Lufthansa 180. Condor 5 Echo Kilo, contact Zurich radar 126.225. Central 126.225, Condor 5 Echo Kilo, bye bye.
Langen radar Wizz Air 886, flight level 370.
Wizz Air 886, Langen radar, radar contact.
Langenradar, Austrian 204, good day, passing flight level 141 for flight level 170 direct Anila.
Austrian 204, Langen radar, identified, climb to flight level 350.
Climb to flight level 350, Austrian 204.
Swiss 43 Kilo, Langen radar, expect Spätze 5 Bravo, runway 25 left.
Expect Spesa 5 Bravo, runway to 5 left, Swiss 43 Kilo.
Lufthansa 183, contact Langen radar 127.28. Contact Langen radar 127.28, Lufthansa 183. Lufthansa 448 Heavy, contact Langen radar 118.75, bye bye.
Center 118.75, Lufthansa 448 Heavy.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor, Langen radar, expect Spätze for Golf, runway 25 left.
Expect Spitzer for Golf, runway 25 left, Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor.
Giant 8064 Heavy, contact Zurich radar 126.225, have a good day.
Center 126.225, Giant 8064 Heavy.
Good day, landing radar. Welling 51 Zulu Papa. Descending via Sulf 1 Whiskey. Flight level 191.
Welling 51 Zulu Papa. Langen Radar. Radar contact. EKCH 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy. Contact Prox Center 118.375. Have a good day. Center 118.375. EKCH 6 Whiskey Tango Heavy. Bye bye. Lufthansa 3. Contact Langen Radar 127.28. Contact Langen Radar 127.28 Lufthansa 3.
Langen Radar, Lufthansa to Whiskey Yankee, took flight level 161 for flight level 180.
Lufthansa 2 Whiskey Yankee, Langen Radar, good day, identified, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa to Whiskey Yankee.
KLM 1598, Langen Radar, expect Piso 3 Alpha, runway 36 right.
Expect Piso 3 Alpha, runway 36 right. KLM 1598.
AGN 34, contact Munich Radar 120.65.
Contact Munich Radar 120.65 at GN 34.
Swiss 43 Kilo, Spetze 5 Bravo, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent.
Spesa 5 Bravo, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Swiss 43 Kilo.
Swiss 43 Kilo, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Swiss 43 Kilo.
Lufthansa 31 X-ray, contact Langen Radar 127.28.
Contact Langen Radar 127.28, Lufthansa 31 X-ray.
GSHRS 102, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, GSHRS 102.
Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray, Spetze 4 Golf, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent. Spetze 4 Golf, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray. Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray, descent to 3000 feet, QNH 1000. Descent to 3000 feet, Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray. Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray, contact Langen Radar 127.28. Contact Langen Radar 127.28, Lufthansa 6 Romeo X-ray. Welling 51 Zulu Papa, descent to flight level 130.
Descent to flight level 130, Welling 51 Zulu Papa.
Swiss 43 Kilo, descent to flight level 160.
Descent to flight level 160, Swiss 43 Kilo.
Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo, contact Prague Center 118.375, bye bye. Center 118.375, Magic Sun 86 Echo Echo. KLM 1598, Piso 3 Alpha, runway 36 right. Report ready for descent.
Piso 3 Alpha, runway 36 right, ready for descent. KLM 1598.
KLM 1598, descent to 7000 feet, QNH 09908.
Descent to 7000 feet, KLM 1598.
Ocean 1 Mike Oscar, Contact Paris Control 126.475. Have a good day.
Contact Paris Control 126.475. Ocean 1 Mike Oscar.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor, Spitze 4 Golf, runway 25 left. Report ready for descent.
Spitze 4 Golf, runway 25 left, ready for descent, Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor, descent to 3,000 feet, QNH 1000.
Descent to 3,000 feet, Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor.
Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor, contact Langen Radar 127.28.
Contact Langen Radar 127.28, Lufthansa 7 Tango Victor.
Wueling 51 Zulu Papa, contact Langen Radar approach 125.05.
Contact Langen Radar approach 125.05, Welling 51 Zulu Papa.
Swiss 43 Kilo, descent to flight level 110.
Descend to flight level 110, Swiss 43 kilo.
Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot, contact Dreams Control 128.3.
Contact Reims Control 128.3, Ocean 1 Charlie Foxtrot.
Austrian 204, Langen Radar, expect Budex 2 Whiskey, runway 29er.
Expect Budex 2 Whiskey, runway 29er, Austrian 204.
KLM 1598, contact ATC operational information approach 131.355.
Compact ATC operational information approach 131.355. KLM 1598.
Spinnaker 602, contact Bremen Radar 119.825.
Contact Bremen Radar 119.825, Spinnaker 602.
Langen Radar, Lufthansa 752 Heavy, through flight level 266 for flight level 180. Lufthansa 752 Heavy, Langen Radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370. Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 752 Heavy. Europa 54 Quebec November, contact Dreams Control 128.3, have a good day.
Contact Reims Control 128.3, Europa 54 Quebec November, have a good day.
Langen Radar, Ocean 8 Foxtrot Bravo, descending flight level 214 for flight level 180 direct GTQ. Ocean 8 Foxtrot Bravo, Langen Radar, identified, climb to flight level 370. Climb to flight level 370, Ocean 8 Foxtrot Bravo. Austrian 204, contact Munich Radar 120.65.
Center on 120.65, Austrian 204, have a good day.
Swiss 43 Kilo, descent to flight level 100.
Descend to flight level 100, Swiss 43 kilo.
Langen Radar, Lufthansa 99 X-Ray, talk flight level 278 for flight level 180 direct Oberhorn. Lufthansa 925, contact Langen Radar 127.28. Contact Langen Radar 127.28, Lufthansa 925. Lufthansa 99 X-Ray, Langen Radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370. Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 99 X-Ray. Ryanair 71 Victor Charlie. Contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0. Ryanair 71 Victor Charlie.
Langenradar, Lufthansa 5 November Foxtrot, good day, descending flight level 250 for flight level 180.
Lufthansa 5 November Foxtrot, Langen Radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 370.
Climb to flight level 370, Lufthansa 5 November Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 99 X-Ray, contact Dreams Control 128.3. Center on 128.3, Lufthansa 99 X-Ray. Swiss 43 Kilo, contact Langen Radar 127.28.
Contact Langen Radar 127.28, Swiss 43 Kilo.
Langenradar, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel, took flight level 256 for flight level 170.
Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel, Langen Radar, identified, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel.
Ryanair 28 Echo Victor, contact Brussels Control 125.0, bye-bye.
Center on 125.0, Ryanair 28 Echo Victor. Have a good day.
Langen Radar, Lufthansa 568 Heavy, passing flight level 327 for flight level 190 direct Lugis. Lufthansa 568 Heavy, Langen Radar, identified, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Lufthansa 568 Heavy. Dynasty 062 Heavy, contact Bremen Radar 125.8.
Center on 125.8, Dynasty 062 Heavy, bye-bye.
Langen Radar, Ocean 1 Delta Papa, through flight level 263 for flight level 170. Ocean 1 Delta Papa, Langen Radar, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 350. Climb to flight level 350, Ocean 1 Delta Papa. Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel, contact Langen Radar 118.75.
Center on 118.75, Lufthansa 9 Charlie Hotel.
Langen Radar, Lufthansa 590 Heavy, through flight level 316 for flight level 190 direct Titco. Lufthansa 41 Charlie, contact Langen Radar 127.28. Contact Langen Radar 127.28 Lufthansa 41 Charlie. Lufthansa 590 Heavy, Langen Radar, good day, radar contact, climb to flight level 400. Climb to flight level 400, Lufthansa 590 Heavy. Ocean 1 Delta Papa, contact Dreams Control 128.3. Center on 128.3, Ocean 1 Delta Papa, bye-bye. Langen Radar, Lufthansa 4 Uniform Kilo, good day, through flight level 150 for flight level 170. Lufthansa 4 Uniform Kilo, Langen Radar, identified, climb to flight level 350. Climb to flight level 350, Lufthansa 4 Uniform Kilo.
Langen Radar to near 895, flight level 350.
Langen Radar, Griffin 96 Uniform, good day, flight level 259er.
Griffin 96 uniform, Langen radar, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Griffin 96 uniform.
Griffin 96 uniform, Langen radar, expect Titic to Romeo, runway 15.
Expect Titic to Romeo, runway 15, Griffin 96 uniform.
Griffin 96 uniform, contact Munich radar 120.65, bye-bye.
Center 120.65, Griffin 96 uniform.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 890, good day, leading flight level 156 for flight level 170. Lufthansa 890, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 350. Climb to flight level 350, Lufthansa 890. Lufthansa 5 November Foxtrot, contact Munich radar 120.65.
Center 120.65, Lufthansa 5 November Foxtrot.
Langen radar, Ryanair 22 Sierra Alpha, flight level 360. Ryanair 22 Sierra Alpha, Langen radar, identified. 9er HFCM 528 X-ray, contact Bremen radar 125.8.
Center 125.8, 9er HFCM 528 X-ray, bye-bye.
Scandinavian 4842, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Center 125.1, Scandinavian 4842.
Lufthansa 752 Heavy, contact Prague Center 118.375. Center 118.375, Lufthansa 752 Heavy.
Langen radar, Ryanair 2 November Lima. Good day, flight level 370.
Ryanair 2 November Lima, Langen radar, radar contact.
Bremen radar, Lufthansa 824, good day, flight level 300.
Bremen radar, Alpine 81 Mike uniform, flight level 390.
Alpine 81 Mike uniform, Bremen radar, identified. Alpine 81 Mike uniform, Bremen radar, expect Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24.
Expect Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24, Alpine 81 Mike uniform.
Magic Sun 7 Charlie Echo, contact Bremen radar 125.8.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Magic Sun 7 Charlie Echo, BB.
Magic Sun 38 Yankee Tango, contact Bremen radar 125.8, have a good day.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Magic Sun 38 Yankee Tango, have a good day.
Alpine 81 Mike uniform, Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24. Report ready for descent.
Lomki 8 Sierra, runway 24, ready for descent, Alpine 81 Mike uniform.
Alpine 81 Mike uniform, descent to flight level 210.
Descent to flight level 210, Alpine 81 Mike uniform.
Lufthansa 3 Whiskey Charlie, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Lufthansa 3 Whiskey Charlie.
Alpine 81 Mike uniform, contact Bremen radar 125.8, have a good day.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Alpine 81 Mike uniform.
Bremen radar, Magic Sun 6119, descending via Arup 3 Delta, flight level 104.
Magic Sun 6119, Bremen radar, identified. China Air Kilo November, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good day.
Center on 11 Miner decimal 43 Finnair Kilo November BB. Bremen radar, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, leaving flight level 246 for flight level 330 direct Amali.
Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, Bremen radar, radar contact. Spinnaker 602, contact Bremen radar 125.8, have a good day.
Contact Bremen radar 125.8, Spinnaker 602.
Magic Sun 6119, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye bye.
Center on 125.1, Magic Sun 6119, have a good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrests down and window blinds open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any
Bremen radar, Finnair 8 Charlie Alpha, flight level 350.
The toilets are no longer in service. Thank you.
Finnair 8 Charlie Alpha, Bremen radar, radar contact. Beaufort 2 Alpha Alpha. Good day. Flight level 379er. Beaufort 2 Alpha Alpha, Bremen Radar, identified. Beaufort 2 Alpha Alpha, Bremen Radar, expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 27. Expect radar vectors, ILS Zulu runway 27, Beaufort 2 Alpha Alpha. Finnair Charlie Alpha, contact Copenhagen Control 119.43, have a good day. Center on 11.43, Finnair Charlie Alpha, have a good day. Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo, contact Bremen Radar 125.8, have a good day. Center on 125.8, Lufthansa 1 Kilo Kilo.
Hundred above. Minimum. Minimum.
Lufthansa 824, wind check.
Wind 255 at 14.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
All aircraft speed-wise information uniform now current. QNH 0981.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
Spinnaker India Victor. Holding short. Runway 22 right.
Spinnaker India Victor, Kastrup Tower, wind 255 at 10, runway 22 right, cleared for takeoff. Runway 22 right. Cleared for takeoff. Spinnaker India Victor.
Minimum. Minimum. Minimum.
Delina to Victor Delta, holding short, runway 22 right.
Minimum.
Beeline to Victor Delta, runway 22 right, line up and wait.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
Copenhagen approach, Lufthansa 824, 3,000 feet.
Minimum.
Lufthansa 824, Copenhagen departure, good day, identified, climb to flight level 150.
Minimum.
Climb to flight level 150, Lufthansa 824.
Minimum.
Lufthansa 824, Copenhagen approach, expect Monarch 5 Charlie, runway 22 lift.
Minimum.
Expect Monarch 5 Charlie, runway 22 left, Lufthansa 824.
Minimum.
Lufthansa 824, you're off course. Clear direct CH630. Resume all navigation.
Minimum.
Wilco. Clear direct CH630, resume own navigation, Lufthansa 824.
Copenhagen approach, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, good day, flight level 086, we have uniform on board.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel Copenhagen approach, good day, QNH 0981 expect radar vectors for ELS runway 22 lift.
QNH 0981 expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 left, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel.
Minimum.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0981.
Minimum.
Descend to 5,000 feet, QNH 0981, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
Spinnaker 602, leave CH625 heading 030, expect radar vectors for ELS runway 22 lift.
Leave CH625 heading 030, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 left, Spinnaker 602.
Minimum.
Spinnaker 602, flight present heading, descend to 4,000 feet, vectors for the approach.
Minimum.
Fly present heading, descend to 4,000 feet, Spinnaker 602.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, leave CH625 heading 030, expect radar vectors for ELS, runway 22 left.
Minimum.
Leave CH625 heading 030. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 22 left. Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel.
Lufthansa 824, turn right, heading 085, climb to flight level 150.
Minimum. 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 Minimum.
Kastrup Tower, Spinnaker 602, ILS runway 22 left. Spinnaker 602, Kastrup Tower, wind 255 at 10, runway 22 left, key to land. Runway 22 left, clear to land. Spinnaker 602.
2,500. 1000.
Approaching. 1, 2.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Unstable. Unstable.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Speed, speed, speed.
Castrop Tower, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, ILS runway 22 left.
Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel, Castrop Tower, continue.
Roger, Lufthansa 1 Charlie Hotel.
Hundred above. Minimum.
Spinnaker 602. Exit right at Bravo 5. Exit right at Bravo 5, Spinnaker 602. Spinnaker 602. Monitor ground 121.905. Ground 121.905. Spinnaker 602.
1000.
Approaching. 1, 2.
Flight slow. 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 Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Approaching. 3, 0. Approaching. 3, 0. On runway. 3, 0. Flaps, flaps.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
The boarding requested.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
Passengers bus is coming. Passengers, the boarding stopping.